Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Deeper Dive. And this is one of the rolling fan-made Deeper Dive videos. One of the only ones just kind of scattered in with the normal ones. It's not really surrounded by other rolling fan-made ones. This one's just kind of thrown into the pool. But this level is Optical Domain. And if you guys watched my ranking all rolling fan-made levels that came out when you're watching this, probably a few months ago, I put this level in low A tier, and I keep it there, honestly. Soundtrack's really solid, and I guess it has some pretty solid jump roots. I do have some complaints, though. It's more of a routing. It's more from a routing perspective, and it's in like sections like these where they're very similar to E Labyrinth, which is fine. I just think some of them are more confusing than E Labyrinth, and for a 4-star, I feel like they shouldn't be. It should be more Mysterious Trail-esque. Like right there, I didn't know where to go, and I know this. Well, I don't know this level that well, but I mean, I do know it enough to where I could perfect it. But it was even worse when this level didn't have checkpoints. Like I was gonna give this level C tier when it didn't have checkpoints. So good thing it got checkpoints. And I do find this level very fun. It's just as fun as E Labyrinth as you'd like expect, I guess, if you haven't played it. And there's one crown that I'd like to critique right here. That is such a basic idea, and it's not just basic. It's very difficult, which you might be like, oh, that's cool, basic and difficult, but it's like actually kind of annoying. That's just a little nitpick, and that's probably more of a skill issue than a nitpick. But like, still, I don't like it. This part of the level is really fun, though. I do like this part of the level. Very, very fun, and I do like this part. The ending is a little weird because it looks like you're supposed to be doing more than you're actually doing. You're just going like straight on the left most of the time, which is kind of funny. And then you always want to remember to take the second jump pad for both of these collectibles right there. And that's basically Optical Domain. So, what do you rolling fan-made people think of this level? I mean, I kind of want to know because I'm not fully into the RF lore. I don't know if this level is getting a bonus or not, but I thought that this level was really awful at first, and then it got checkpoints, and then I learned how to beat the level, and I was like, oh, this is not that bad. It has a great soundtrack, and it's very similar to E Labyrinth, in my opinion, because it uses a lot of the E Labyrinth stuff, and it's kind of confusing to read, but once you know it, it's a really fun route, and it's definitely the opposite of the routing that we went over on the last episode with Ghost Dance. So it does get A tier for me. It gets like a 7.5 out of 10 because it's in the lower A tier just due to some weird routing stuff, as well with some weird crown collectible things. I don't know. It's just kind of weird in that way. When you have a level like this, it's kind of weird because it's kind of unsight readable, but also really fun once you do get it. So I'm not 100% where to put it, or sure where to put it. But that is going to do it for today's episode, and I'll give you guys a clue for the next one. This is tied for first place for being the first ever bonus level to like an old level. Like, you know, when they started bringing back bonuses for levels that didn't have one. It came out in that update, one of the first. And it also it starts in the theme that it should not. That may sound really weird, but I think if you guys thought about that just for a few seconds, it might register what it is. See you guys next time.